Are you streaming from my page too, or do I need to do it tonight?
I already hit the multi-stream stuff, so we're just gonna see.
Alright, cool.
I'm just gonna see if it's on there live.
Yep. There. HHHDND 5e? What the hell?
Heavy
would it be?
homebrew.
Oh, that'll do it.
It's testing the sound.
Well, I heard
Testing 1, 2,
you.
3.
Share. Right post.
All right, and next is YouTube. See if we're live on there.
Oh,
Looks like we're
death.
live here. Cool.
Scar usually cut it close. I don't remember.
I don't know. It depends on if he's forced to babysit or not.
He said he shouldn't miss it.
He said he shouldn't, but last minute stuff happens. Or it could be a conversation with a girlfriend.
Oh, right. Man, I thought I was depressed before, and I gotta realize that he's got one before me.
Well, he has more free time than you.
Got him. That's very true.
So he has more chances than you do. You're usually dead tired after work.
Everyone has more chances than me. Even when I take my chances, they end. Nah, never mind.
I was gonna remind you, we are live.
That's why I stopped talking.
Why does this taste like pizza?
Is it a pizza?
No.
Does it have crust?
It's a Subway sandwich.
Did you put marinara on it?
No.
Is it the Italian?
It's Italian urban cheese. I have chicken breast, bacon, and tomatoes, like actual tomatoes.
Okay, that sounds like a chicken bacon ranch pizza. That's why it tastes like a pizza.
But there's no ranch.
There doesn't have to be. Chicken, tomato, bacon, boom! You're already eating a pizza.
Hi, Scar.
Is that who I think it to be?
No, it's your worst nightmare.
I mean, if his name is Scar, you're not wrong. Also, just because I keep using weak decks in Yu-Gi-Oh! Doesn't mean you're my worst nightmare. It just means I decided to take it easy on you for a bit. I do, however, have what I'd love to test later.
Too bad
Scar.
it's cleaning day.
What?
The fudge you mean it's cleaning day?
We are cleaning the living room, and the only time I've been able to get away from the living room is to do my D&D sessions.
They don't have to know it stops.
It might barge in, though.
System is in the living room. TV's in the living room. I don't think I'm getting away with that.
Lame.
Is your laptop dead?
No, I'm using it right now.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Is it open
logging in.
one more file?
Why does Nevea not look like Nevea?
Don't worry about that.
I'll worry about whatever I so choose.
Damn it. Yes, allow it's me. God dang it, Google.
That is... No bueno. And just for Wade. Nope.
Do you really want to have shitty luck tonight?
I'm gonna have shitty luck no matter what.
Also,
advantage. Oh, that's a good note to have on my desk.
also, I don't know if we should cheer or something else. Chance got his girlfriend pregnant.
Yeah,
I mean, is he?
he's an adult.
He's like,
Is he not engaged? I thought he had like proposed or something.
yeah, they're engaged, but I'm just more or less 1 year of dating, then engagement, then child.
At least he's doing it in order. So next is wedding, then birth.
Well, it depends how long the wedding is, or far away the wedding is.
I thought they were together longer than that.
It might have been, but I know they've been officially dating for about a year.
I'm sure he'll be fine.
Let's see how Scar breaks the system today, shall we?
There's
Now, the dumb thing about that is that they didn't tell me directly. I learned this from Wade.
Ooh.
Ouch.
And you just said it on live stream.
That's the consequences of telling Wade.
No one's
That's-
watching yet. This is probably the juiciest part of the stream. Poor Chance. But no, I had a coworker from one of my old jobs. Like he's, his luck was as shitty as mine. But he met someone who she already had kids, but they got married within a year, and I don't think they've ever been happier. They've been together for a long time now.
Yeah.
Well, it's just for me. I haven't seen a relationship last when it actually goes this fast ever in my life. So we'll see what happens.
What kind of relationship? I'm kidding.
It's like I love them both, but I don't know what's going to happen.
I don't know his girlfriend, so I mean, congratulations. If not, rest in peace, my friend.
Children are heavy.
Children can either break or draw the relationship together better.
I am aware. My sister kind of lived with our parents, where all three of her kids, and I could make a joke here, but I feel like it'd be very insensitive.
Don't do that because you might get banned off of Twitch.
Yeah, I'm not going to. Let's just say it didn't end well for her.
Wow, Mango. Wow.
You said it, Mango.
Wolf.
Well, I'm glad the parakeets are actually quiet. I guess that cover trick did actually work. Ugh.
So, yeah, let's break the system more with Scar and see what happens.
I am currently trying to finish a sandwich.
That's why I ate before stream. It's also
I can't
why
do
I wasn't
that.
on so early.
I can't
Well-
do that because I have to drive directly here and then start everything.
I had to check on my parents' dogs.
I just pulled the AC unit out of the window.
Why?
I still have mine turned on because it's 80 degrees over here.
I'm about to turn mine back on because it's like 90 degrees in this room. I don't understand. Well, it's humid as hell outside.
It's 60 degrees Fahrenheit outside right now. That's why.
Yeah, but you're farther north than us
Yes.
Also true.
and on the coastline.
That
It's
is very true as well.
76 degrees here.
And I live in a state where we mostly get rain, so having ACs
We've been in a drought for 2 years.
Been
We have yet
nonstop
to have a
over here,
drought.
actually.
Hell, this winter's going to be bad. I know we're going to hit with a snowstorm.
Oh, this is supposed to be the worst winter we've seen in years.
Both economically and weather related.
Yep. It's supposed to be even colder than that year the polar vortex hit us. Yay.
Isn't that 2 years ago?
I don't fucking remember. Yeah, it wasn't long, but I do remember I was in Texas for that, and I came home halfway through it, and I wanted to go back, even though it was the worst vacation I've ever been on.
Texas is not a good state to vacation in, unless you have a shit ton of family there that own an entire
I had
suburban
a
street.
family there, and I was going to see a friend. Just gonna leave it at that. Just a friend.
I know what you're referring to is that one moment.
Yep.
That did not work out.
So
Yep.
I'm supposed to stay quiet then, right? As a friend.
Yes. Be respectful to fuck. Feather flew in my mouth. God dang it.
Not supposed to eat the burbs. That's what chicken is for.
I mean, you can eat a cockatiel because they're closer to chicken than the other type of birds.
I feel like that would still make me question whoever cooked it.
I mean, they're referred to as hens and cocks, so.
True.
All right. I did not work out today's music selections.
So we're just missing one person.
No, wait. We're just going to be playing the YouTube. Just you two.
Ye. I think that's what he meant, as in Wade's not coming. Because he's not. He cannot.
So I can really get into some mischief then.
3, 2, 1. Scar, introduce us.
Hey, welcome everyone to fuck. What's the title of the game?
Bones of Acthoven!
Bones of Acthoven. That is a weird name. Bones of Acthoven.
You're a weird name.
Shut up, Fiernan. I was supposed to be introducing us.
You just did!
But yes, I am Evil King Scar playing my favorite character, Scar. Next.
I mean, you already introduced me, but yo, what up? I am Omni Slaughter playing the Wood Elf Paladin Fiernan, and that's everybody tonight.
What about the DM? Huh?
Well, I would have thought he would have said something before telling us to introduce ourselves. It's not very DMly of you now, is
I
it?
said introduce us. I meant for like the introduction and everything, and I think Scar misunderstood everything again.
I let him. I wanted to see your reaction.
I am your DMZ Glory, and yeah, welcome back to this episode of Bones of Acthoven, Recollections Part 2.
And don't forget our music is done by...
He forgot.
I don't forget. I'm leaving this up to Scar to see if he remembers.
I don't remember. I don't have that shit
don't
written
even
down.
remember. I don't memorize that stuff.
Hey, so today's music is provided by Kevin McLeod. Check him out at incomputech.com and Vinsvet. Check him out on bandcamp.com.
Okay, I remember that last one, but only the moment you said it.
I only remember the part about Kevin because I have a brother named Kevin.
Continue with the flashback. Continue with the last time stuff, Scar.
Last time I ended up breaking the game, if I can remember right.
Is that the
And
only part you remember?
Creating a brand
Probably.
new sword after physically harming myself in a way. Technically,
You
I
elbowed
stole
your own god. A lot.
Once.
I elbowed my own god. I
Well,
stole a sword
multiple
from
versions of
myself because I thought it was better, and I ended up going, nope, never mind. I'm taking both of them.
You're fucking up the timeline is what you're doing.
Hey, he didn't deserve it. He betrayed my friends.
What? I cannot form a proper sentence to explain what the fuck I'm trying to.
He is reformed, so he should be fine. Anything
But
else?
Yes, we are on our way to save Fiernan's wife.
Beyonce. Actually, not even. That hasn't happened yet. Not sure if it's going to at this rate.
And that's all I can remember.
Okay. Omni, do you remember anything?
I got swallowed by Mr. Dickinson, and I was running towards the closest memory, and yeah, that's all I remember. That and him humiliating himself in front of Sienna, making her amused. I'm talking about Scar on that part.
Okay, so here's what happened. Fiernan yelled at Scar. Scar got pissed and walked away. The other two decided to say, fuck it, Scar's on his own, and then walked away again. Walked away in a different direction.
Oh yeah, and
Scar-
Artis was fighting, I forgot his name. Forgot his fucking name.
It's after a bird.
After it. You got me wanting to say Kinku, but I know that's not his name. That's a type of fucking species. Hold up. Okay, yeah, took no notes because I keep forgetting to open them, so that name's gone. Yeah, I don't remember. It's gone.
Crow.
It's gone. Oh! That's probably why I forgot. Honestly.
But Fiorin's party solved the puzzle, which led him to Ed and all that. Scar prostrated himself before the son of Siana and was thrown out almost immediately. Came rushing back, punted Neville into a lava pool. He's okay, by the way. And decided to go back to Siana, do the same thing again, go through a set of puzzles that were at the beginning kind of weird. And somehow he managed to hurt Neville in the process as well. Not even on purpose. He's not even on purpose.
But he's still pleased with the outcome.
And once he finally reached Siana once again, instead of asking for a feather, which could have been the simplest thing ever, he instead asked where he could find his god, and then Siana teleported him on top of the golden path, which should have been obvious, but apparently wasn't to any of you.
Nope.
I'm pretty sure I was out of it that night, and I'm pretty sure I was out of it until about 80% of this monster ago.
But yes, I need to go back and see her and get a feather.
Yeah. And then Scar tried to figure out how to wake up his god and decided to elbow the street from like a good 50 feet up in the air.
Smart.
Suffered funny bone, like an extreme funny bone because of that. And then he finally figured maybe I should draw something that kind of relates to him, and you drew a map directly on his body with Fire Giant Greatsword.
Right.
And he was led into the dimension where he met multiple versions of himself from different dimensions. And I don't know where the fuck we came up with the time stupidity thing, but no, he just stole an object from the other Scar from a different dimension, and yeah. I think we were all out of it that day.
Probably. It was over a month ago, so...
Because I started seeing portals just randomly opening up and just had multiple versions of me.
Yeah.
From different timelines and different aspects. So
Yeah.
we're all coming in at the same time.
Also the fact that if he killed any of them, he killed himself.
Because then it's all the same instance. Scar also acquired the ability to fast travel for anywhere he has been, and Hero Point, the ability to teleport in front of anyone that needs assistance at choice or at will.
And I can make bridges now.
You can make bridges as long as you have torches.
Yep.
Of which you have none.
Yep.
And then Fiorin figured out what he had to do in order to save Kamala, which was to perform the Ritual of the Rising, which is basically a rebirth of the Phoenix sort of scenario. Okay. I was gonna get there, but okay.
I just wanted to point out that I remembered it has to be modified. Wasn't sure if you were going to test me on that or not.
The thing about tests is you have to wait for them to happen.
Well, modified. This is how I remember.
The Ritual of the Rising is basically the rebirth of the Phoenix after it's finished its life cycle, which you can induce when a life cycle of an individual that follows the original Phoenix dies. But Fiorin has since learned that he had to modify the ritual in order to get Kamala back, instead of just the shell of Kamala back.
Yep.
So in turn, he had to figure out how to reclaim a lot of memories from the old world, which prompted him to create a very shitty door to the dream realm inside the spirit world.
Stabbed me on the way through!
And stabbed you in the way through, and is now just a tiny nail in the ground waiting for you to come back.
Like there's a splinter in my butt.
No, there's a nail in your butt.
Ah, it's worse!
And then, shortly after that, Mr. Dickinson appeared, being his absurd self.
Yep.
Wasn't that before I went through the dream door?
Yes. Mr. Dickinson offered, or actually no, Mr. Dickinson was asked to help Fiorin recover and remember his memories of the old world. And in exchange, Mr. Dickinson only asked for wedding photos. It's very tame. It also means you have to make this wedding happen.
Yes, it does.
Otherwise, you're gonna have a
Quick,
very
out of character question here. Since everything got retconned, is my fucking religion still fucked? Do they have a priest now, or do we still need to find one?
still need to find one.
Fuck.
Because
Very difficult.
like the entire Sienna portion of your stuff definitely still happened. It was just all the stuff for children did not happen.
Okay.
Train of thought lost. Where the fuck was I? We're all lost now. Shortly after that,
Wedding
Shortly
photo is that thing you said, then that's when I interrupted you.
and then shortly after the wedding photos, but Mr. Dickinson's decided to devour Furnin, scaring the ever-loving shit out of him and swallowed him whole, sending Furnin directly to Acthoven, which was the previous world that is still which is the previous world that's still currently on lit fire. But you were able to explore it in the meantime.
I wonder what happened there.
And unfortunately, Furnin fell from the sky, tried to do superhero landing, and became gum. The moment he hit the
Ow.
ground.
I thought I survived. I just hurt myself a little bit.
I didn't say you died.
You said I became gum. How else am I supposed to take that?
It just means you can turn yourself back into your solid form. I'm joking.
Ow.
Looney Tunes. You're now a
Wonderful.
Looney Tune.
That means I'm immortal. I hope.
But yes, it's time to appear in front of the sun again. Ah!
Okay, here's your current location, Furnin. You are currently in the Ashnau wetlands, which is yeah, basically where your hometown used to be. And it was the wetlands that had those elemental alligators, elemental different things, so it was constantly changing of elements as well. Oh, yeah. And you're currently running through all the mud.
Which I no longer have to be worried about getting worms because I have that one ability.
Try and decide what level. What level? This level? This level, okay. Okay. Furnin is running through the mud. Each step he takes is one step closer to bring her back. Smell of ozone doesn't bother him. The grayed out world doesn't perplex him. The floating golden cogwheels go unnoticed as he's only thinking about Kamala and hope for the future. Furnin does not grow tired, does not grow hungry. He just keeps pushing forward. And before he knows it, a week has passed as he finally arrives at the central temple of Siana. Furnin, you look upon a temple that... Fuck your phone! Furnin, you look upon a temple that has a feeling of importance to you, but you don't fully recognize the massive temple. There are sections of the buildings that flash in your head with two different faces you can't quite remember. You're currently facing the western wing of the western wing of the temple, and it's also fully colored: white bricks, black roof tiles, and golden windows. Where do you go from here?
Guess I go in.
But where? You're at the west wing. There's no door there, just a wall.
I look for a door on a different part of the building?
So you circle the building? Which way, right or left?
Left.
Okay, you walk into a tree.
How would I not see a tree? Alright, turn around and go right!
Okay. You finally arrive at the front door and it steps, and are surprised by a figure who is against the door. Actually, no. Against the front door leans a woman, about the same age as Kamala. Her skin is glowing with a golden aura, with her metallic short-cut hair. She wears bronze armor that covers only her chest, waist to knees, and mid-calf to boot. She bears cog tattoos on each of her shoulders.
I have no clue.
Me either. What just happened? Did
I
we
don't
lose
know.
him? Oh, no, that was...
He just wanted to say but, and that was it. And now I have lost my place.
Wonderful. The girl at the door with cog tattoos or something.
Cock tattoos on each of her shoulders. Her bronze eyes look to you with expectance, and her cheery smile makes you nervous. Roll a D100 history check for me, please.
So just roll a D100.
Plus whatever you have in history.
Oh, okay. So whatever I have in history, which is 5.
Better than last time.
It's true. D100 plus 5. Are you fucking kidding me?
57. You were within the success range, though.
Oh, okay, good.
It's fucking funny to me, though. If you had it at the plus 5, you would fail.
I know. Why is that? Are you kidding?
Okay. So, you remember when you guys had to absorb the powers of other Azamar to help you fight the fucking giant guy who was trying to become a god?
Is that what that was? I just remember suddenly being level 20. That's all I remember.
Yes, that's how you became level 20, is that you absorbed powers from other Azamar. Yours was just directly from Kamala. So, she was one of them. Were names said? I don't think names were said properly.
Probably not.
Yeah, names were not said, but I know who this one is.
Does Fiernan know who this one is?
Well, you know who this one is, because this is the one that gave Glock the power of Rust.
Did Fiernan ever meet Glock?
Yeah, you guys were all in the same room when the magical girl thing happened.
Right.
And where he made a pun about magical girls.
We're talking about 2017 here. I have no memory of this place. I worked at Hell. I mean, I still work in a Hell, but it was a worse Hell.
Oh. And she looks... I'm just gonna put myself on Do Not Disturb. There's a little bit. Because those things are going to distract me. Sorry, wait. Okay. She looks at you and then says this. Been a while. What was your name again?
Fiernan.
Oh, okay. So... do you know why you're here? Did I cut out?
No, I'm thinking because I don't know what to say. I'm not even sure I know why I'm here. That I can't tell them I'm in my own past. So.
Okay. Roll an insight check on Goldie's face.
Insight.
Let's see. Yeah, she's not hiding this. She does not care why you're here, and she knows why you're here.
Oh.
She's just asking if you know because she doesn't want you to waste her time. That is what that 17 gives you. Though she seems cheery on the outside, she is more
not
or
on
less
the inside. Gotcha. To save someone most important to me.
Good. At least you remember that. So, I'm not sure if you even know my name, but my name is Goldie. I'm here to hold up a deal that was struck between Kyoi Kuzumi and the goddess of clockwork, Araminta. I'm just gonna put this in chat because I do not remember how to pronounce this shit. It's been close to 4 years since I last said this name. Araminta.
Oh, that's not so bad. Araminta.
Though the one thing that does kind of surprise me is that he would waste the deal that was struck on just a random low-level mage. Doesn't really matter to me, though.
Did she call me a low-level mage, or...?
You can roll another insight check if you want.
I'm not a mage, I'm a paladin.
18. She doesn't give a shit what you are. She's just saying random things.
God damn it. So I'm her comedic relief. Got it.
No, you're just the person that she just wants to get rid of as fast as fucking possible.
Oh, that's nice.
She's not nice.
That was sarcasm, sir.
Okay. The drill that was struck between Kyo and Araminta was that he would freeze time for a specific person, and the specific he said about that is to prevent the same thing that happened to him. So, yeah. And the reason why he even earned his favors because he successfully killed the last Azamor of Clockwork that had turned fallen during the era of his own adventures. So, unfortunately, both me and my mother owe him so much. Unfortunate. And since he decided to spend his favor on you, me and Mr. Dickinson set up this magical recollection method as she gestures to the large glowing building, using item of importance to both you and your girl. And I've also highlighted 2 other places of importance that have the same amount of items. So, yeah.
Well, I am extremely grateful for that.
You don't sound grateful. Steps aside and opens the door.
Still worried, and then I rush in.
Yeah. You have to pick 3 memories in total for yourself, and you have to pick 3 memories for Kamala. Unfortunately, Kamala's memories are not present in this area. It's only yours, apparently.
3 of my own.
Yes, and that means in total, like through the 3 locations.
Oh, okay.
And the 3 locations, there's usually more than 3, but in this one, there's exactly 3.
And I only get to choose one of them here?
Or you can take all 3 of them, it's up to you.
But I would need some from her, too. I need 3 in total.
For you and for her.
So, a grand total of 6?
Of 6. Grand total of 6. Alright. So, the items that are present that hold memories, there's a sack right next to a bed. Oh wait, before I mention anything. When you go inside, there's a grand, central hall where you would usually see pews and stuff. There's nothing there. There's only, 3 specific spots. There's a bed and a sack. There is a rack of wooden swords. And then there's just a single earring on the floor. Which do you approach first?
The earring.
Okay, immediately upon walking towards the earring, there is a dead body. Do you wish to continue?
So, yeah.
Say that again, what?
I feel like that might be an important memory, so yeah, I continue.
Okay. Now I have to scroll all the way down to the earring.
You were hoping I would pick something else, weren't you?
I was hoping for the sack first, because that made canonical sense, but whatever. The fuck, this is D&D.
Why'd you give me a choice if you want me to go for the sack?
Say that again? You're actually cutting out really horribly now.
Oh, I was laughing. It's also coughing. If you want me to go for the sack, why did you give me a choice?
Because it's in D&D.
True.
It's D&D. Your choices matter, quite literally.
I mean, I've never been against a nudge in the right direction, but I already chose the earring.
It's like, the nudge was me listing off the sack and bed first.
The nudge was just having a dead body randomly appear in front of you.
Yes, and I said, do you wish to continue? And you said, yes, let's go.
I mean, it could be one of my friends. I don't want to forget one of my dead friends. That'd be messed up.
You didn't
Okay.
ask. You just walked right over it. You don't
We
even know who
let
it
it-
was. You didn't even bother to look.
I hate you.
Okay. So, like I said, you're inside this cathedral, but again, this cathedral goes into more color, and you're horrified by the color because the walls are
great.
decorated with blood and entrails. The floor is decorated with bodies of the central
Can I change my mind?
Sienna. No, too late.
Damn it. That was a joke anyway. Oh god.
What the bodies on the floor is the entirety of the staff of the central Sianda temple, except for the. Since we skipped one memory, we're just going to say one person alive who is currently just weeping over the lost ones that are there. Do you look around the Elfjordan?
Yes.
Start looking around the room. Again, blood everywhere, entrails everywhere, but there's two different types of bodies here. We have bodies of demons and bodies of the staff, of course. And when you look behind you, you see there's a gigantic hole in the front door. Say about the size of the building itself.
This is obviously a crisis.
And you look towards the tree line and you see a very... I don't know how to describe the face of Matthias. It's a very elongated humanoid face. Elongated to where it's like more cartoony than it is like lifelike. The eyes are kind of, I think, like cartoony and sort of like the rubber hose animation style, but more horrific.
That sounds terrifying.
Yeah.
You have no idea.
So you look over there. Roll a perception check if you want.
Oh man, that's a really high perception I have there.
15. This thing wears a name tag, which is odd to you. Name tag reads Matthias.
That's weird.
And with that perception check, you also see what he mouths to you. He says, "Thank you for the meal," before he disappears into the tree line.
And I'm horrified.
And you are now snapped back into the memory itself of you. As, what was it, 127? Or how old are you actually? I can't remember.
That sounds about, I think it was like 125 when we started. Is it on
Okay,
here?
so 115.
Sure, why not?
You arrive into this room horrified and everything. And then you look towards the earring and the girl that Kamala recognizes as she comes out in the wisp form. As she exclaims the name Marcia in a more mournful way. So you look towards the body, you see that it's been contorted and smushed. Only thing that makes her recognizable is the earrings on the floor, which Kamala states that that was a gift from her to her. Her to Marcia. Then, feeling as the past you looks amongst all the bodies, doesn't look. God dang it, bird. Doesn't look like he recognizes anybody. So that must mean you haven't really spent that much time with these people here. But then he looks towards the wisp known as Kamala
This is the wisp I have with me or in the memory?
in the memory.
Okay.
He just looks at her as her flame goes dim and then retreats back to you. The woman who's grieving over all the bodies. Since she wasn't introduced yet, you don't know her actual name. She just stands up wipes the tears from her eyes, and punches a hole directly into the wall right next to her. And the wall itself collapses. And you see on the other side of the collapsed wall was another demon. And she has it by the neck. And it gets vaporized by light. Then she turns around and looks to the past Fiernan.
He
Deal
definitely
with
does.
them. I'll go after him.
All right. Good
And she
luck.
walks off. That's the end of this memory. This one was the shortest one.
Ah. What was this? Was she referring to the bodies on the ground to deal with? Or is there more shit that I fought in this memory? Or was she not even talking to me?
It's more or less talking to Kamala.
Oh.
By proxy, you.
Ah, okay.
And then she wanders off. And that's the end of this memory. You're now sent out of it.
Okay.
And then Goldie walks into this room. I see you decided to go with the most violent one. It's amazing.
I mean, I didn't know what I was picking.
I also have another proposition for you. You can't edit that one because it already is at the end of an event. But once you reach the memory that actually has the event, I can allow you to edit them. So a different outcome occurs.
That sounds very helpful.
The edits I can only allow to you is that you can bring your current gear and powers with you right now. So the little rooster sword you have there, spaceman with all your gear, even your own power of armor and stuff, you can just take that in the past and have it be there with you. Help you solve very tough scenarios as well.
Yes.
Or
Please. Oh, wait. Okay. Listening.
Or we can just straight up edit the enemies out of the equation entirely. But you will have to send them somewhere else to doom somebody else's past.
I'll take my gear with me. I'm not going to end someone else.
Okay. Then pick your next memory.
I go to the sack.
All right. From there, Scar, back to you.
Scar.
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 Can I unmute my mic? Jeez. Hello.
That's why we were doing that.
I had my mic muted this whole time, so I
You
had to
forgot
take
it
a
was
second.
muted, though, too.
No, it was just taking me a second to unmute it.
All right. You're now back on the golden path.
With new abilities. So, first things first. I can go anywhere I've been before, correct? Switch
sure.
abilities.
So where'd you go?
Excuse me.
I pop right back in front of the sun.
Okay, which sun?
The goddess. The sun god.
So the one that's not in the spirit world.
No, the one in the spirit world, the actual fireball in the sky. That one. The one I've been talking to.
Okay. So inside her domain or in front of her domain?
I think it'd be best if I pop out in front of her domain, not actually in her domain.
You'll probably die if you do that one.
Okay, so make an acrobatics check as you spawn on top of Neville.
23.
23. Okay, as you spawn on top of Neville's helmet, you kick him out of the way and you're now in front of the doors again. Neville falls into another pit of lava.
Poor Neville.
As
What
he
was
exclaims,
that? Why? Goddamn rocks. I walk inside.
"Is that what he thinks of me? Just scenery?"
Yes.
You walk inside. All right, Scar, you're inside.
I walk up and I praise the sun.
You're already inside.
Well, I do the gesture to praise the sun to get her attention.
Okay, how do you praise the sun?
I bow my head and I hold both arms up like a hug.
Is that our bow?
Yes,
All right then.
it's the Solaire Classic.
Ah.
All right. Okay. Scar, instead of that same void in space where you're in front of the star, you are actually now sipping tea in another dimension that's currently set on green fire and smells like ozone. And why the fuck are there cogwheels here? You're also an Acthoven now.
Thanks for the tea.
Make a Constitution saving throw, Scar.
28.
28. That is some very spicy lava.
Not tea then.
It's tea to her. As amusing as your adventure has been, what do you need, Scar?
This is gonna sound really messed up, but I kind of need a feather.
She just blinks at you. Okay.
Could I please have one of your feathers? Then I know I need to get out of here and go track down the rest of the group, wherever they went.
If you want a feather, you have to do something for me first.
Okay.
You see where we are right now? Do you look around at all, Scar?
Yes. I tried to take in all my surroundings real quick.
The scenery is very familiar to you. Make
Uh-huh.
a D100 history check, please.
Oh, cool. My history is +5 as well, so let's see what happens.
It's a fucking 100.
10.
That's 15.
That,
15.
That is sad.
76.
Well, that's a fail, sir.
Scar, you have no fucking clue where you are.
It looks very pretty here. Who's your decorator?
As you look out and see the grayed out world that's currently set upon green fire. She just like does the confused blinking for a few seconds there.
I have the, like the,
What a
I have like the
dumbass.
shitty grin smile, like I'm trying. I believe that I just said the smartest thing in the world.
It appears I'm expecting too much of you.
Yeah, you don't. You should not expect a lot from me.
I was expecting many great things from you. I just wasn't expecting to be disappointed.
Well, I'm sorry I disappoint you. I hope I can.
My God's gonna smite you.
But yes,
She's
what
not-
is it? But besides that, what is this task you need me to take care of?
Well, she gestures again to the world itself. First off, welcome back to your homeworld.
Wait, homeworld. Oh, too bad I can't use that ability anymore.
What ability?
The ability to open portals.
You were declawed, sir.
I know. I look at my hands and go, I miss my claws.
Now they're just nubs.
He's a cripple.
Okay. So Fiorin is somewhere out there.
In this world?
In this world, he's here trying to find some memories.
You know who's in this world, right?
Who's in this world?
Oh, you just said his name. What? Oh, fuck, what is his name?
She said nothing about Matthias.
Yeah, but I would know Matthias. I know
you
Matthias.
wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. You failed that D100 history check for the world.
For the world, but I know Matthias when she
Matthias
says
was
back...
part of this world.
Okay, fine. Can I roll a history to see if I remember Matthias?
It's another D100 history check, and she did not say Matthias.
But
If you're trying to...
No, the fact that she said it back in my old world, I would remember his ass. He ate me.
He got eaten by that thing?
More or less, he drank his blood after taking a giant chomp out of his chest area.
Jesus.
That's a fail.
So the one scary enemy that you knew was dead from the past,
Okay,
Matthias was a part of this world. That was a horrifying memory because he nearly ate you whole.
I know. In one bite.
I don't see what your problem is, though. This is
I
Yana
would
talking
not-
once again.
I would not want to run into him. Out of anything it could be in this world,
Who
he
is
is the
him?
one, Matthias.
Didn't you vaporize him?
As many times that fucker came back, I'm pretty sure vaporizing didn't do it.
No, but you vaporized them the good for the one time.
I don't know. I don't trust it. I still have nightmares over him.
Do you?
Yes.
I think he's talking about real life is the scary thing.
Okay. Well, get over it.
Okay.
So Fiernan is over here. So Fiernan is out here gathering memories, and I want you to help him with that because he is currently dealing with the bitch of one of my sisters.
Okay. Can you describe her so in case I run into her, I know to take her out? Or do I take her out? Do I knock her out? What do I do?
Do you want time to stop entirely?
No.
Do not take her out.
Okay. So incapacitate her, but don't kill her.
Don't incapacitate her either. She is helping. She is just a bitch.
You know,
Okay.
like that person that says I'm hurting you because I care about you. That's what she's talking about.
Okay.
Although she doesn't actually care about any of this. I feel like it's similar to that.
I have a feeling you should know who this is, as she tells you her name is Goldie. Please roll another D100 history check.
I think I remember Goldie. I think we fought a few times.
Oh no.
Yes, you did fight.
That's a 9 to 3.
But that's because you were fully evil at that point. 82. Yes, you definitely remember who Goldie is, and she was the one that had the scary rusting powers. Because whenever she hit you, your joints rusted completely and you couldn't move them.
Yeah. She was nice. Lovely family member.
She also suplexed you into a giant ant colony.
Lovely family member.
I'm enjoying hearing these things.
So is she with him? Because if
She's
think I
currently helping him with stuff right now, so if you wouldn't mind, would you head towards that location over there? She points to one of the glowing pillars in the distance.
yeah, I could be there in a snap.
Can you
But yes, I can.
attempt to do so?
I'm going to assume he hasn't been to one of those places, so he can't actually teleport there.
So, Scar, what do you do?
In that direction, I try to think of the closest location I can remember to that spot.
D100 history check once again.
Don't you have the, like, person in need hero ability or something?
Yes, I do. But
Wouldn't
as
that
far as
be
I can
more
tell,
efficient?
are you in need? I don't think you're in need.
I
You're
was
safe.
told you were told to help me, which must mean that I need help. It's because my life may not be in danger, although it could be. I don't know. We're on your shit now.
All right. Okay, Scar, you remember the map?
Yep.
That general area she's pointed to is like the central temple of Siana.
Okay.
So basically the center of Rawmaker. You have visited each and every single temple of Siana because you wanted more firepower back in your evil days.
Oh, yeah.
And you knew Siana was neutral, so she would have granted you that power.
Uh-huh.
But each and every time you asked for more and more power, people kept on kicking you out. So you have visited every single temple of Siana, including the Grand Temple, which everyone is confused, like everyone in that church area was confused. How the fuck you even broke in there in the first place? Because there was a magical barrier. And then you remembered you had magic claws.
Yeah. So, yeah, I snap my fingers, teleport there.
Okay, which temple?
The central temple. The one she was pointing at.
Inside or outside?
Inside.
All this is reminding me of how the first time I played, he was a legless dragonborn in a barrel full of shit.
A wheelbarrow.
Yep.
All right. Again, you spawn on top of another ally. This one being Fjordan. Fjordan, make a strength check as you see a red foot happen to go into your face.
Check or save?
Check.
I feel like this would be a save. Okay,
It's a check.
fine. I'd like to use one of my advantages on this.
Do you want to waste it on this stupid scenario?
No, not really.
Scar
Oh,
acrobatics check.
I'm just gonna go ahead and roll my strength here. Well, I'm gonna get squished.
Do which one? Acrobatics?
Yep, acrobatics.
I mean, it's only a +8 to my acrobatics. You're okay.
20. Okay, so this is a scenario that happens. Fjordan, you go, ah! Foot and face. And then heavy ass fucking half dragon falls on top of you.
Get the fuck off of me!
There you are. I was looking for you. I get up and move off of him.
That's when I thought I wouldn't have to deal with idiocy.
Both of you hear the adjusting of a hammer.
I look.
We meet again. Half dragon Scar.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on.
She cocks the hammer like a shotgun, and a barrel comes out of the top of the hammer.
Wait. Before you do what you're going to have to do, just know. I pick up Fjordan and
Fjordan's holding back a very evil smile right now.
I pick up Fjordan, put him in front of me, and go, I'm a good guy now.
You put him in front of you.
That's debatable. You're using me as a meat shield. I elbow him as hard as I can.
Tell
Is
her
it
I'm
true
good.
what he says? Is it true what he says? Is he good now?
As far as I can tell, but he still deserves a beating.
I look over Fjordan and she'll go, your sister says hi, by the way. I just talked to her. That's how I got here.
What?
Siana?
Yeah.
Siana isn't his sister.
No,
Not Fjordan's
he
sister.
means Goldie's sister.
It's also not Goldie's sister. It's talking about like the fact that Goldie is the sister of.
A bitch.
My brain is broken.
You said bitch of a sister.
Yeah.
You said, as Siana, my bitch of a sister.
Yes, bitch of a sister. That means an actual daughter bitch of her sister goddess.
Ah.
Context is very screwy on that one.
Okay.
So, her mother.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I say. Your mother says hi.
Everyone just blinks.
I elbow him again. Let me go, you dick!
I put you down.
Just because we have all the time in the world doesn't mean I want you to waste it.
All
I'm
right.
not trying
so,
to waste it. I just got here.
All right, so we now have a third option for these edits. You can take him with you in the past as well, on top of your gear.
Wait, what?
Oh, good. A meat shield for me. Yes, please.
Past what?
my past. Have you not been listening the entire time we've been here?
I just got here.
I hope when all this is over, Kamala works you like a slave.
Well, let's go get her back. Anyway.
Yes, that's why we're here.
Oh, I can now teleport anywhere I've ever been before.
Also convenient. Good.
Okay. So the sack?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Before we go, I also want to show you this. I show him the new sword.
So she shows you the new sword, which is the Fire Giant Great Sword, but in pearl form, and it's also taller.
Why do I feel like you did something extremely stupid and risky to get that?
Yes, I put it away.
You hear
I
too
just-
as it goes in the space band.
I just face palm. Well, at least it worked out.
You hear two separate voices from the sword when it went into the space band.
That can't be comfortable for them.
It's okay. They're like brothers.
Right.
They're the same person.
That's exactly what he's thinking right now, too. Spearman's not stupid.
So we're going somewhere?
Yeah. Wherever this sack takes us.
You go over to the sack and you see yourself sitting, packing inside the sack. Do you wish to continue?
Yes.
Okay. It does not continue from where you think it is. It continues, or actually, no, it starts from when you were born.
Wait, what?
Well,
Scar,
Ew, I don't want to see that.
Scar, you are in the room, horrified by everything.
Oh,
This is just wrong. What the? Now I know why you wanted me to go here. It's messed up.
$5 as a boy.
Why would you only bet $5 when you know exactly what it is?
I bet that no one hears me though, so it's okay.
No, they all hear you. They all look to you. Why are you betting on a child?
Fine. 10 gold, it's a boy.
Why are you betting on a child being born?
Wait, can we see me too?
No,
You're
It's just
sorry.
Scar, though.
no. But your baby form has everything you're wearing right now, but in baby form. So baby sword, baby outfit.
Being born with my gear. How is this not being questioned?
Any takers? Come on, 10 gold.
Get out of here, please.
Who let you in here? Oh wait, I can't talk. Am I just crying then?
Yes.
Just crying in his direction.
Point to the baby sword.
Would anyone question if a baby gave a dragon the middle finger? At birth?
I mean, you're editing the memory right now.
Oh
so.
shit! Whoops. Although that would be hilarious. Yes, as a baby, I give Scar the finger.
Okay. Subtract 1 point from strength and put 1 point of dexterity.
Did you just say dexterity?
Dexterity.
Oh, okay, 1 point from strength. God damn it, that's not what I wanted to do. 1 point.
It takes a lot of dexterity for the baby to give the middle finger right after birth.
Damn it, back down to 5. And then dexterity goes up to 6. Okay, cool. I just traded 6 strength for 6 dexterity. Oh well.
Oh, look at that Q. He can move his fingers already.
Please get out of the room. Says the 2 elven parents and the 1 doctor. Scar,
Go ahead.
do you leave
Nowhere
the room or
else
do
to
you
go.
stay in the room?
I just stand in the back in the corner and shut up.
Everyone just looks at them awkwardly. And then look back to the baby who was... No. When did he get all this gear? Oh well.
Baby. Goo goo gaga.
After many debates on why the half dragon is there and why you have so many gear, eventually the conversation turns towards what the name of the child should be. Fiernan, it's up to you right now. Do you wish to change your name forever?
No.
Okay then. Your parents decide to name you Paul.
Fearden! Name me Fearden!
I walk up, put my hand on his father's shoulder, and go, "He's not a Paul. That's a Fearnan right there."
Roll a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Why are you naming me Paul? Why are you doing
Because the memory's been edited, that's the issue. So some things have been changed.
Why does my name have to be? Why Paul?
Persuasion, which is a charisma-based stat, which I have batted.
You're rolling against NPC stats, buddy.
11.
It is like...
At them trying to name me Paul, I start bawling at the top of my lungs.
Okay, Scar, that's advantage. Roll that again, please. It's worse.
I'm cashing
keep
in
trying.
my lady luck to reroll.
There we go.
Okay, never mind.
It was a sim.
Trying to change my name. Fuck you.
Hmm.
This baby's about to cut a bitch.
This baby's about to cut it. It's quite. Okay. So your suggestion was Fiernan.
Yep.
Okay, baby Fiernan, do you like the name?
Immediately stop crying. And I
We'll
guess
back to you, Scar.
giggle or whatever.
See, even he likes the name.
Okay.
And then I kind of mouth the words to Fearnan, going, "You owe me. I could have done so much worse."
I'm out. I still hate you.
This is a perception check from the parents. They see nothing. Okay. Before anything else happens here, who the fuck are you? As the father looks at you. Scar.
I made
In hindsight, we probably should have asked if anyone could see him.
I'm a distant cousin, twice removed.
You're a different species.
You'd be surprised how close half dragons and elves are.
That is true.
And I heard about the baby being born today, and I had to be here for it.
Okay, so Scar, you actually are a distant cousin of Fiernan's because of the moon elf thing.
Yep.
Lol.
So
It's not even
roll
a
a-
lie.
roll a persuasion check with quad advantage.
With advantage, persuasion.
Quad
huh?
advantage.
Quad
Plus
advantage.
So roll it 4 times. Sweet Jesus, Scar.
And I have bad in persuasion.
Just roll it.
That's a 17.
18. So roll it again. See what we get. So it's not that bad.
Why?
Father,
Oh.
the
Number
father,
4.
the father just looks at you and just like, so why are you in the room?
Why? To help make sure the baby got the right name. Look at him. He's going to be a strong, proud Fearnan.
If you had any response at all in baby form.
I am putting my face in my hands and just trying not to give away that I'm not actually a baby.
Your mother takes the sword away. You can summon the sword back to any time, though. So
Oh,
then a mini rooster call out go. And she puts it away. She's like,
I take the
Okay.
sword back.
and just put it away in the space band.
Yup.
I feel
Don't
like
need
he's going to
anyone
have a. I feel like he's going to have an interesting life, dear.
Oh yes, and I can't forget the greatest pastime of all families: the baby present. And I hand his father 100 gold pieces.
What is this useless trash? He drops it on the floor. Scar, there was a different currency used in this world.
This is the original currency from that world. I never got rid of it.
No, the original currency from this world was Dex, not gold.
Yeah, I still have it as Dex
Why'd you say gold then?
because I have it in my GC spot because I would never forget it. Because we used all the other weird ass names for our other money.
Was that left in the space band, though?
No, that was always on Scar.
No, but Scar died and the space band was transferred to Fierden.
Oh, okay. So I'll get rid
Does
of
that
it.
mean I have his Dex? I was
Yes.
born with money.
291 Dex.
Oh, there's more shit in the space band I didn't know about.
You have the like space band 2.0, so you don't have all your original items in there.
Yeah.
Okay then. So now there's just like a sack of gold on the ground.
I pick it back up because after no.
Okay, how long are you gonna stay with us?
For as long as you need me, I guess, and to make sure the baby.
But we don't need you.
I'll be around. You won't know I'm here. I twist my ring and I just go invisible.
Well, that's terrifying to any parents. And
The doctor faints. The mother screams, "Ghost!" Father starts swinging around a fucking axe.
And I just keep slowly stepping back out of the swings.
I just start laughing at the whole situation.
Okay. So Fierden it is then, as the mother looks towards you, Fierden.
Yay!
Welcome to the world, I guess. And she just hugs you tightly. Very concerned for your future.
Me too.
Since you started editing the freaking past almost immediately, things were about to get screwy. We're bound to get screwy.
Oh boy.
Okay. We now fast forward to the next set of memories on this part. You are a 5-year-old. Scar, you are present once again. Fiernan, you are beating the shit of another fucking snot-nosed brat.
Okay,
From what
Dad.
memory that surges through your mind is this little shit picked on one of your female friends. So you
Oh, yeah.
are beating the
Oh yeah,
shit
beat
out
the
of
shit out of this dude.
I am hiding behind a tree close by, going, "Do it, kick his ass."
All the kids are like kind of crying and whining and telling you to get off of him. And then the snot-nosed brat that you're beating the face in is like, "Come on, do it harder! Do it harder!" You realize this is not a snot-nosed kid. This is a fucking gnome.
I'm beating the
Is that
Wait,
all you got? Is that all? Oh! As you finally knock him out. And you're just like, stupid old guy. Okay, so is Fiernan the shit at this age or not? It's up to you.
Huh?
Is Fiernan the shit at this age or not?
I mean, he just beat the shit out of a gnome for picking on a female friend. So I'm gonna go with he's a shit to people that deserve it.
You take his boots.
Yes.
That's about it. You take his boots and you wear them proudly.
You take his boots, and as
I
you walk
also
away, I
find
rob
some
him.
poison ivy and rub it on his feet.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
Scar hands you poison ivy.
Wait, what did Scar say before I said that?
What do you say?
Oh, what I was going to do was after you walked away with the stolen boots, I was going to walk up and just pick up his money and go, thank you, we need that later.
I mean, you technically could still do that after I walk away from pushing poison ivy on his feet.
Because I would just pick up his money, walk away, and just go back invisible.
And the reason why this even shows up in the flashback is that this is the first time Fiona never stood up to fucking bullies or mean people ever in his life.
5 years old.
Yes. And you look back to the girl that you did help out, she has a black eye, so this gnome was a piece of shit, definitely.
Am I able to use my healing stuff right now?
You can actually now. But time of day, I don't know what this is.
I guess
Broad
the
daylight,
question is,
so
should I?
you can if you want. You can change the past, but it could also alter the future.
I don't want to change it too much, so I guess I won't. I will ask
Okay.
if she's okay, though. I feel like that was something he would have done.
Yeah. She just gives you a hug and just says, thank you. But please don't beat up anyone else on someone else's behalf.
I'll try not to.
Fjerdan ignores this for the rest of his life.
Yes, he does. That's why I didn't make any promises.
But you try to remember the name of this girl. You try to remember if she grew up well enough. But you can't remember worth a shit because this was like nearly 100 years ago.
122 years ago, to be exact.
Yeah. As you got older, you got into like more scraps with like shitty people that came into your farmer town. And once you were like old enough to get put to work, you did a lot of work with a lot of stuff. So between slime wrenching, the giant beefalo stuff, or the giant chickens, which is more
With your-
preferred handling stuff.
With your buddy Scar with you the whole time.
What were my options?
Slime wrenching, beefalo wrenching, herding giant chickens.
You know, I feel like just because of Tsubasa, he probably would have done the herding giant chickens.
Okay. So, write off 2 points from your strength and put them in charisma.
I'm gonna be weak by the end of this. Wonderful. And 2 more to charisma, which is down the
Chickens!
I'm going to be a very persuasive boy. All I'm gonna say.
You start like herding chickens each and every way. You eventually figured out you can just lead them by using bread.
Neat.
Or you could
Yeah.
lead them by defeating the fucking rooster and becoming head rooster. Of which both options were made because you decided the way to defeat the giant rooster was to ride it and tame it that way. Which takes a lot of charisma and animal handling. So, please roll me animal handling check.
That's an 11.
Scar, do you wish to help him?
Oh yeah, if I could ride that thing too, I would.
You would want to ride a rooster.
Do I get to roll animal handling?
Yeah.
+7. Oh shit, I didn't roll.
Well, you rolled a 12, which is still higher than me.
Combined together, that's a 23.
Hey, wouldn't you get a bonus because you have Tsubasa? Couldn't he just bark orders?
Subasa's not with him.
Do you not remember the last time we saw him? I don't really want to think about it.
Don't worry, I did something special with him.
I had a feeling, but I just didn't want to bring it up till it actually had to be brought up.
He's not going to appear in your campaign again, though.
I didn't think so.
Okay. 17. You guys managed to defeat the rooster's will and have now tamed the giant rooster to it being the most buddy-buddy with you guys ever. So, at any point in time, you can call upon this giant rooster in this memory sequence to aid you in any form and way. Whether it be intimidating the local town bullies, or just riding the fucking fastest giant chicken in the world.
We name
Fast
it
as fuck,
Tsubasa.
boy.
You name it Tsubasa. Everyone looks at you, very confused. Are you from the East?
I'm from everywhere, but it's named Tsubasa.
Why are you naming my chicken?
It's our chicken.
Fine.
So when it came to like the chicken stuff, you guys managed to handle that very well. And shortly after that, guard duty came upon you as well once you turned the age of 18. So guard duty responsibility was placed on top of you and Scar, apparently, because he managed to fucking stick around in the town that he became a fucking citizen at some point in time. 18 years spent in this fucking town and you became a citizen.
Just following around a little kid.
Oh yeah, and for the animal handling roles, what is that stat based on?
Animal handling. It goes off my sheet, so I don't know.
Yeah, it's modified by a 5, so it's either intelligent. It has to be intelligence. It's my only 5 modification.
Okay.
Or wisdom, I guess. No, my wisdom's 1.
Do you have proficiency in animal handling?
I do.
I don't know.
Is the box right next to animal handling checked?
Oh yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna open your sheet really quickly.
I have it as +4, so animal handling is.
No, because I'm gonna click and drag into proficiency form.
Oh, okay.
Land vehicles is now proficiency for you. So if you look underneath your passive wisdom or passive perception, which is below your skills,
Oh yeah.
you're
I
going to see. Okay, so it's going to be going off. Proficiency. Yeah, it's got to be your intelligence. There you go. +9 on that one.
Nice.
Scar, you can do the same thing if you want.
Already have it.
So I don't know why you got 2 land vehicles unless I clicked and dragged 2 by accident. I might have dragged 2. Let's see what that roll is. An 11. 13. Well, at least you can make checks for that at least now.
Yeah.
Let's see a sec here. Yeah, let's just do that. So, guard duty responsibilities. Day shift or night shift?
Day shift.
Keep in mind the night shift probably a little bit better because both of you have dark vision.
I'm going night shift. That way I can be a smith during the day.
Okay.
I only said day shift because praise the sun.
Okay. A night shift. You guys start wandering around the town at different even hours. Just to check.
Yep.
Ferdinand doesn't really need to sleep. So this doesn't really affect his sleep schedule at all. But you guys do a check each and every night. Scare away the Mirelurks, the Murlocs, the weird fish people, gator people that came too close because they went the wrong way. Oh, yeah. Pretty easy job. Just scare away all intruding creatures that are scared by torchlight.
That's pretty easy with my giant fire greatsword.
It's pretty easy being a living torch.
Well, do both of you have the perception stat checked?
A passive perception?
No, the perception skill checked.
No.
Oh. Yes.
So if you don't have it checked, check it.
Neat.
That means you have proficiency, so the numbers go up.
Yeah, I went up by 1.
Because each and every night you're constantly doing the watch. You're getting better and better at it, looking and stuff in darkness. Your dark vision also increases to 120 feet instead of 60.
I don't even know where you see that, but okay.
I think it's in your bio, but I'm not sure if you added it or not.
There's stuff in my bio. There's not much in my bio.
So I don't think you added it in.
Nope. I'm 6 foot tall. I'm 121 years old.
Okay,
Amber
so
eyes.
during the standardized break for the guard rotations, what do you do during your breaks as a guard? You can pick a skill to improve. You can pick some natural
Strength.
ability you have.
I work on my strength.
Okay, so you have to sacrifice 2 points from something else if you want to go full on in the strength.
Well, my wisdom's already 1, so might as well choose that.
I will also state this affects your perception too.
Shit.
It's the reason why I pick strength to deduct a lot of stuff, because strength doesn't really do much for you.
That's the thing that I need. That's what's screwing me over most recently.
No, your dexterity is what's been helping you, though.
I'll work on my dexterity then.
Do you want to take 4 points out of strength?
How many?
2 or 1, depends on how many points you want to go up the dexterity by.
I'll take out 2 from strength.
Okay, so put 2 in dexterity.
Okay.
Okay, so you decided that you want to tone your body during the night to impress whatever lady elf you can find, which is very abysmal in this town. It's like the human people here are nice and everything, but they have some very short lifespans.
Do I not have my memories of the future anymore?
This is the past, Fiernan.
Okay.
It's like you have your memories of Kamala and stuff, but now you're starting to remember that way back when you didn't really care that much for romantic relationships with the races that had shorter lifespans.
Oh.
And you were definitely not going to get engaged to a fucking dwarf. That is always a no.
Yep.
So your choices in this town were very abysmal, because there was very few like lady wood elves and very few longevity mortals here.
I think I'd boost my strength as well.
Scar, you're not getting boosted at all. It's just Fiornan's stuff.
Okay.
I'm not technically getting boosted either. I'm just moving points around.
Yeah.
But
Moving points down because he's editing his past.
I'd be working out with you, though.
Doesn't really improve your stuff because you're still stuck the same.
Yeah.
Because you see that Fiorin is rapidly aging, you are still the same, no matter what.
Yeah,
Yep.
Remember, I started as a baby here.
I know.
So, night after night, day after day, you do the same things over and over again. And before you realize it, it was already time to say goodbye. As during that said, like, close to, I think 50 years have passed at this point in time. During those 50 years, you see that your parents have been getting sicker and sicker. Until ultimately you come back home one day to find them both collapsed. Take him to the doctor. Scar, I assume you help him as well.
Yeah, I help him.
You help him take her to the doctor. Fiorin, what do you wish to do in this past moment? Because you can still edit this.
The doctor, if there's anything I can do to help save them.
Just looks at you and sighs and states to you that they have shitty medicine, none of which they can actually help cure what your parents got. He also doesn't really know what your parents got either, because he's a doctor with shit education.
Why did I bring them here? Why did they go somewhere else?
You do
Actually-
not live anywhere near the big cities.
Actually, I can help.
What do you
I
have?
grab Fiernan and his folks. I hold them close to me, and I teleport us to the biggest city I can remember with the best church.
Do you allow this to happen, Fionn?
Trying to contemplate the repercussions that this might have. No. Let's just let it happen. As much as I don't want to.
So, Scar, instead of you teleporting them, Fionn just says stop and just shakes your head. No, we have to let this happen.
Are you sure we could save them?
What if saving them ruins something else? Not willing to take that risk.
Okay.
Okay.
I
Scar,
offered them.
inverse wisdoms. Scar, inverse wisdom save. Because if you had the chance to save your father, you would fucking take it in a heartbeat. You are miffed by this situation slightly.
Right? Speaking of
Not
which,
happy about it either.
thinking of it history-wise, at this point, where are we in my timeline of my life?
Non-existent.
You're not even born yet.
Okay. Because I may end up disappearing when it comes time for my life story to start intertwining. It saved someone that shouldn't be saved.
You should be like around, I think, when Fiorin turns 100 is when you start spawning in.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're halfway there. Wait, no.
And-
yeah.
So unfortunately, your parents have to be cremated. You are given their ashes, and you actually take them back to where their village originally started for the elven portion of this.
How do they feel when they see Fiernan and a dragon walking up?
There's no village here anymore.
Oh, okay.
It's just the ruins and everything. Fiernan decides to bury his parents here. And also, he brought some seeds as well. Seeds of 2 different types of trees. He plants a rowan seed for his father and plants a willow seed for his mother. How do you say goodbye to your parents?
How do you say goodbye to your parents? That's.
Well,
I'll miss you both, and I know you're watching over me. I pray that you grow strong trees here.
I pray to the goddess of the sun for you to give them plenty of light and nurturance.
Okay.
That's not really my praying, but I try.
Trying is enough because sunlight does peer through and onto the seeds, along with a little rainwater as well. And then Fiorin returns to the monotony of what is his life in this town.
And Fiernan, I love being with you all this time, but if I happen to get pulled somewhere because someone needs me, I'm going. You know that, right?
I never doubted it.
Okay.
So we're going from 50 years to 70, 80, 90, and then year 99. Most of the people that grew up with you as children are now old or dead. But the new generation of kids and young adults have appeared. You haven't really paid much attention to them as, again, short lifespans. Rather not get too attached to people that you don't know are going to live that long beside you. Couple people here and there try to get close to you, but again, ultimately, they either leave or die of old age before you really notice them.
Sounds about right.
But on year 99, something very, very violent does occur.
Oh, violent. Wonderful.
During one of your night watch, from the woods itself, from the woods out in the darkness, you hear what is it? A mix of an ape and insect roar in the distance. Scar, you're also there at this moment. So,
Wait, is this
either
the
one of you,
Umbrella
either one of you can roll an Arcana check.
Hulk?
You want to Arcana it? That's not bad.
Well,
That's
start.
about what I've been rolling.
Could I roll something other than Arcana? Maybe a nature?
Arcana.
Only Arcana?
16. Hey, you recognize that is. There we go.
What?
This is the token up close.
Holy sh!
You recognize it as the monster known as an Umber Hulk, something that comes from the depths.
Wait, this is the thing that I supposedly took down by myself?
Yeah.
How the fuck did I do that before I started adventuring? Jesus Christ.
I just realized that the HP of the Umber Hulk is actually like really high.
I've been struggling so much. This is something I'm supposed to be able to solo.
That's because you're not soloing it this time.
But that takes away one of my feats if I don't.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, alright then.
That feels like right there. It roars, it comes crashing through all the trees.
Oh,
Fjordan, you can very easily just one-shot this thing. Do you wish to do so?
Yes.
With what weapon?
I'm debating, do I want to risk property damage or not?
From where the Umber Hulk is, the only damage is going to be to the forest and it being set on fire. That is the lowest damage I've ever seen.
Yep. That's how my rolls are going tonight. There are 3 nat 1s right there. There's another nat 1 there. I rolled 4 nat 1s. What the fuck?
Fuck. I'm just going to see what it's vulnerable to.
I would hope fire if it's part insect.
It's not.
What?
It doesn't have any vulnerabilities.
You can very easily one-shot this thing. Rolls a ton of nat 1s and fails.
Sorry for the jinx.
I have extra attack, so fuck you.
Oh my god! What
I'm
happened
doing
to the
this-
40s?
I'm just gonna roll again to see what happens real quick.
Oh my
I
god.
think I got nerfed.
I just think
Maybe it was this one. No, I'm just garbage tonight. Cool. Oh, you know what? It's probably because my strength dropped 3 points tonight.
but the Club of Meteor doesn't use your strength. Or never mind, it does.
No, it does.
So do you want some help with that?
I'm going to assume I didn't kill it with those 2 attacks.
I'm doing the math right now. Subtract 13. Subtract 28. Subtract 25. Subtract 17. Subtract 2. It has 8 HP left.
Can I just attack it again?
So, we're just gonna say that this thing is standing on one leg as when you use the Club of Meteor 2 times and cause severe damage to the woods.
Oops.
There's like 2 chunks of it's missing. It's like missing its entire left side. It's standing on one right leg and it's just like Scar finishing blow.
Oh yeah.
Fuck you. I'm killing this thing.
Virgin Great Sword. Okay, Scar, your sword stops. Scar, did you even read your sheet for the sword?
Yeah, I read the sheet.
It doesn't consider this an enemy worth fighting. So
So
the sword stops before it hits it.
How's that freaking just the
That's
enemy
all
worth
right. I was
fighting?
already coming at it with the Basad sword.
But you have one other ability that's just as powerful as the sword. It's on your attacks list. Why'd the music stop?
It
I have
stopped
no
ages
clue.
ago.
I have an ability.
It's a new attack. I think it's at the very bottom of your attacks list. No, never mind. Fire Giant Rage.
So it wasn't that one.
Damn. Okay, I rolled the damage. So do you want the bludgeoning to kill her, or do you want the fire to kill it?
To make it look like Omni did it, the fire.
Okay, so there's nothing left. No one's going to believe you.
Fuck. Sorry, Omni.
You've edited the past, unfortunately.
Whatever.
So that folk hero stuff, oh well. You'll still have all the feats and everything, but no one believes you.
Wonderful.
I believe you.
All the people just do is wondering, why the fuck did you two set the forest on fire?
There was an Umber Hulk. Now people think now people are gonna think I'm just an arsonist.
Also,
They're
they're
not-
wondering how the fuck you set the forest on fire with just torches. Because I'm assuming you put the
Yep.
put
Yeah.
everything away.
Just whistle innocently.
They think you actually hit like a weird like vein of gas that's leaking from the freaking swamp area, and that caused an explosion. That's what they think, and
Well, at
they're
least
currently continue.
Well, at least they're not trying to throw me in prison. Or are they?
Okay. Then year 100 comes. After everything is nice and done, after all that settles down, the fire has died out and everything. And then people replanted trees and where the trees were burnt down. Then year
Yeah.
100 comes. Then year 111 comes.
I disappear.
Does he?
Yes, he does.
Oh, wonderful. He's evil now, isn't he?
Scar, what do you wish to do to your evil self in this very moment? This is the point before Scar destroys Jeff's home.
I show up, look at myself and go, 1, don't lose the claws ever. 2, turn a new leaf. Trust me, it's worth it. 3, you're going to get married. Just keep calling her your wife. She's a fairy. And I disappear.
What the fuck? I don't think he's gonna listen to any of that. He's just gonna be like, "Who the fuck do you think you are?"
Scar, roll a persuasion check against your own insight.
So my persuasion.
That makes me feel a little bit better about my rolls tonight, buddy.
Insight
That's some
check.
doo-doo.
I don't have my old insight, but my new insight
is a 20. So everything you just said that version of Scar is ignored, and that Scar goes on to destroy Jeff's home again.
I look at my claws and go, damn, it didn't work.
Actually, Scar, timeline D100, please.
You
That's a 4.
you're having some trouble there. It looks like.
59. Yeah, no, it didn't work.
God damn it! Why do I gotta be so stubborn?
Year 112, year 113, year 114, year 115. The year when it all started anew. During the monotony of your guard duty stuff, you just walking along the road and all of that, you pass by a torch. And that torch lets out a whisper. This kind of freaks you out at first. And you look towards the torch. You look at the torch that just spoke in a whisper. And you see a face in there.
Huh?
And then we replay the old sequence of Kamala asking you many questions and then asking you if you want to come along.
Yes. I'm guessing my answer was yes, so I must
Yes,
say yes again.
yeah, your answer was yes. The answer was yes. But this time the memory continues instead of it just flashing white when you grab Kamala's hand. When you grab Kamala's hand, she turns into your aura. Just like how she was at the beginning of your first D&D session. You feel great. You feel more power surge you, and you feel, more importantly, warm. Well, warmer.
I was gonna say, how do I how was I not warming to begin with? I'm very fiery as it is.
Wouldn't there be a power surge in her as well then?
You broke the DM. He's that's a lot of rolling he's doing. Scar, what did you do?
Well, if you think about it, you are your future self in your past body.
You're
And
not wrong.
so you are stronger than what you would have been in that scenario.
Dialogue. Something has changed. For the better, I guess. Have we met before?
Can I roll insight to? I don't know how to respond to this. I don't know. I can't tell her what.
Roll intelligence, just in
yeah.
general.
Yeah, that's kind of where I was going with this. That's an. Would this be something worth rolling advantage on?
Yes.
If you want to. 23. Under no circumstances should you tell her, because then she'll start to ask questions.
No, this is the first time.
Deception check
Shit.
with quad advantage.
Okay, good.
So, because it technically is the first time with this past fear. 25. I'm not even gonna roll for Kamala because I don't even have our old stats here or not. So, Well, is there anything else you want to collect before we leave? This is Kamala saying it to you, Finn.
Out of character. Did he get anything? Does he? Or he doesn't remember. What was I doing here? I just remember being called to a torch.
Called to a torch. She is asking you if she want. Oh, since you already agreed, you're going to be coming with her to the Central Temple of Siyana for training and everything. So, if there's anything,
if I have anything I need to bring with, I mean,
so like spare set of clothes, food for the
clothes.
trip.
Yeah, I suppose I should bring clothes and food.
Scar is also in the background trying not to interfere because he knows this is the start of everything.
Yep. And did I save my father?
Did you save your father?
Yes.
Did you save your father?
Oh, I
gotta mute
tried. I hope
myself.
I
It
did.
sounds like something very bad's happening in the hallway.
Okay. So you tried to save your father, Scar.
Yes.
Scar, you don't even know where your father died to begin with.
Well, I thought that would have been something my mother would have told me.
She did not. She just told you your father died.
Okay. So without that knowledge, I probably wouldn't be able to find him and save him.
Do you still try because you have like close to, what was it, 3 years before this happened?
Yeah, I try. I go back to where I was told I was born and try to
Lucky
see
D100.
see who my father was so I could save him.
Lucky D100 within 20 points either way. 13. Oh, that's not good.
Why are all my D100s so low? Why are you all so high?
Okay,
I use
so
a luck.
it's not on that one, unfortunately. No.
Damn it.
Sorry, Scar.
Well, you can't blame me for trying.
Your dice suck today. That's the only issue. Okay, did everything calm down, Omni? I'll take that as a no.
Yep. So the other thing I would have done while Omni's growing up would be trying to make my name as a good guy while the evil me is still running around. So anytime someone needed help, I was there.
So irreparably change the past by helping people. So wait, what were you doing again, Scar?
I was being a superhero. If someone needed help, I was there.
In Fiorin's hometown or just in
Anywhere.
general everywhere?
Anywhere that my god said, hey, go.
Okay. So Scar, lucky team 100 again, just to see.
Really? Roll a 2.
A 2. Oh god. 20. That's within 20 at least. Okay. So Scar, you remember your fiance, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
My first fiance.
Not your first fiance, your current one.
Oh, okay, yes.
All right,
You
I'm
risk-
back. If I go away again, it's because of an emergency.
What's happening?
Possibly domestic fighting
Okay.
that has moved to the street outside.
Yay. Okay, so fiance that. So Kira's Silkwing.
Uh-huh.
Looks like you meet her a lot more earlier in your life than you thought you would have.
Okay.
You rescue her from the fairy cullings. Cullings. So these were actual people culling fairies from this world.
Oh yeah, I would have stopped that.
You
I
would have
would've-
stopped that entirely. But you got there too late to rescue any of her friends, any of her family. You rescue her instead, though.
Okay.
Do you do so by killing all of the... I wouldn't know what to call them. Just all the bad people? Or do you just take her away?
I wouldn't kill, but I would make sure they can't draw weapons anymore.
Chop off arms or break arms?
Break.
Okay.
So-
So during like that entire scenario, you showed them mercy, even though they showed no mercy to the fairies.
Yeah.
Kira is pissed at you and disappears. Doesn't even thank you for saving her, but you did save her earlier.
Yeah.
You have no idea how this affected your future.
Well, it was a choice that needed to be made. But yeah, then after I come back to Omni and make sure everything goes the way it's supposed to for him.
No.
I was just packing clothes and food and shit, right? I
Yeah,
kinda
packing
muted-
food and clothes and
Yeah.
shit. And then
Knock on your door. I'm back.
who are you? Says the past Kamala.
I'm a distant cousin of Fiernan's.
A dragonborn's a distant cousin of an elf.
Yes.
I don't believe you.
Ask him. I would say ask his parents, but they're unfortunately not with us anymore.
Thank you for reminding me of that.
You're welcome, cousin.
You now have an urge to see your parents again. Also, kind of want to see how their trees are doing. Actually,
Yeah. Could we stop somewhere before we go?
sure. I'm in no rush.
Going somewhere?
Like to visit my parents.
Oh,
Since
the trees.
someone reminded me.
The trees? Sure. Here, take my paw.
I slap him first and then take his paw.
I teleport us to the trees.
Teleport to these trees. Fierden, you're expecting like sick and withered trees because it's been 50 years since you last been here. You haven't really been taking care of them because you haven't really come back at all. And then you're surprised. There's a full-grown rowan tree with berries and everything, and a full-grown willow tree. Just seeing them flourish kind of makes you a bit happy.
I just kind of smile. Hi, Mom and Dad.
The willow tree pats her head.
What the what? I'm thoroughly confused.
The rowan tree is trying to reach you, but is having a hard time because it's a rowan tree. It accidentally slaps Scar in the process.
I'm used to getting hit by his mom, so
Don't be sorry about that. Also, how is this possible?
I did pray once.
They're
Well-
sentient trees.
Haven't you heard? This world is the realm of creation. Literally anything is possible here.
Did I not know that before?
No.
Okay. How did it take me 111
'Cause it was-
years?
It is monotony incarnate, is what you have been doing for your entire life. Never once ventured out of the town. You were just stuck to that town just because.
I
It's
need
a
to
simple
get
life.
out more.
It's the reason why you agreed to go with Kamala. It's the reason why you are on this hellish adventure right now, too.
Oh,
Reliving your past and changing it at the same time.
true, true.
I kind of gestured and go, and remember, there are two of me, a good and a bad here now.
There's what?
Can you not talk about that out loud?
Okay.
Excuse me, what?
He's crazy. Ignore him. He's good, but I think he has dementia.
Deception check? Do you help out, Scar, or no?
I mean, I just stand there and kind of,
Fucking better play along. You're gonna fuck shit up.
I just kind of stand there, look up,
Oh,
and kind
I
of drool a
rolled
little bit,
again.
like I'm thinking about a meal or something.
So the 25 is what you have.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay. I'm surprised that your cousin would have. Do we have to worry about this on you?
No.
Okay. The two of you then just move on. Fiernan, your parent trees, they give you seed clusters to take with you. You can roll an insight check on that if you want.
That was not in character.
11. Pretty easy to see what they're trying to tell you. Saying plant more of them around. give this world more sentient trees. It's a way to continue their seeds.
They
Brothers
want you to
and
have.
sisters?
I pat your back. Yeah, man.
I mean, his trees are going to be, well, the trees he plants are going to be his brothers and sisters, so.
Yep, it's true. I guess I plant one nearby, and then I get ready to go.
Little did you know that that seedling becomes a treant that protects the town.
I knew you would do something like that.
I'm not sure which one you planted, though. Was it the rowan or was it the willow?
Which one's which again?
Willow is the tree that has like long vines, and the rowan has berries.
The one with the long vines.
You want the willow tree there? Okay.
Yeah.
Are you sure you could have like poison berries? You know, people accidentally stop here thinking they
Don't
get a
want
free
to murder
meal.
people.
It protects the town.
If you had picked the rowan tree, it would have been explosive berries.
So what you're saying is it'd be a lethal treant.
Well, so we're going on an adventure, huh? Cool. Maybe I can get to use this sword some more.
I wouldn't count on it.
Was that the sword?
Yep. You'll perfectly understand it.
Hey, I understand, there's not many things here that are worth my time to fight, but people need saving.
Yes, and then this man over here gave you the ability to punch things with fire.
Hi.
He's gesturing to the other giant in the sword.
I understand he wants me to punch, but I'd rather use a sword.
Then fight a paladin or something.
Oh, when we run into an evil paladin, I will.
I mean,
That's
there's probably
the
plenty
most
around.
contradictive sentence I've ever heard.
No, there's evil paladins, definitely.
I'm just thinking the next...
A knight, a fucking squire would even do as well.
Well, I'm sorry that most people see me and run the other way.
I mean, I don't blame them.
Start seeing wanted posters as you get closer and closer into the freaking main cities.
Why is he... Oh, right, because the other him. Wait, you don't even need to find a corrupt paladin. A good one's gonna see you and want your head. I don't think I should be traveling with you.
Scar, do you dip as soon as you see the posters?
No, as soon as I see the posters, I put the sword away and I turn on my invisibility.
Good idea.
Where did he go?
He's invisible. He's still
And
here.
why are there posters of him?
I don't know.
Are we traveling with a bad person?
No. I think he has an evil twin.
Did you lie to me about the two things?
I'm out of character right now. Fuck.
If you're gonna lie, you have to keep track of all your lies.
I miss what was said, but it sounds hilarious.
We cut the
Yes,
Goldie.
if I was lying.
We cut the Goldie, and she is just laughing, eating popcorn in the chair. I was
Yes.
wrong about today.
She's very entertained. Great. Okay, he's got dementia and he's a cousin. Were those the two things? Or
Yeah,
is there something else? Okay.
and said that he said he has an evil twin, or there's two of them and one's evil. I think it was two of them and one's evil.
Yeah, I said there was two of me
Someone-
in this world.
Oh, he did say that.
So basically, you lied to her, and the fact that you just say now that he has an evil twin,
Shit.
trust is already broken if you don't know how to save this.
I know he's not bad. Someone could have beef with him and be trying to defame him, and by framing him. I know he's a good person. He wouldn't be here with us if he weren't.
So the evil twin thing was just speculation?
Yes. As I know that's not him. It looks like him, but it can't be him because he's with us.
You feel the wisp squinting at you suspiciously. Deception check. Normal.
That's a 21.
21? Okay. Okay. Let's just go.
Great.
She believes you, but is like, it feels like you're not keeping your story straight. So
Why is it so hard?
it's so hard because you can't forget to keep track of your shit, apparently. It doesn't help when Scar's mug is around everywhere, and the fact that he's here now.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure there's like a debate on Scar's mug because I am helping people. At the same time, there's an evil one running around fucking with people.
The bad deeds outweighed the good, though.
I guess.
Especially since those people that you broke the arms of.
Tiernan makes a mental note to get into a situation where both of them are present in front of other people, but as safely as possible with a plan to escape and no one getting hurt, which is going to be very difficult, I'm sure. Because that's the only way anyone's going to believe me.
I mean, yeah.
So after about a week of trouble, everything kind of simmers down. No one really comes after Scar because at this point in time, Scar meets up with Shroud and the other rest of the crew. And gets his name cleared by Mr. Dickinson. So you start seeing those wanted posters be taken down, and Kamala's trust has been restored.
And I start
Oh, thank goodness.
actually walking with you outside of my ring. Without
D100 Scar. D100 Scar.
Because I don't want to keep being invisible.
88.
Hey, there's
your
a high
roll.
number. There's a high one. And watch you roll low. I called it.
Cool. Scar, meet Scar.
I immediately grab myself and I think planes.
Which planes?
Any open planes I've ever been in.
Does anyone see this happening is my question.
Scar meets Scar. I never said you were with him.
Okay.
So open plains.
Yes, where if something happens between us, we have to get into a fight. It's an open area. No one else can get hurt.
Roll me a d4, please. 1. Okay, open plains. You're now in the Golden Plains, right outside of Shroud's hometown.
Hey, buddy.
What the fuck are you?
Hi. 2 seconds. Now.
Your 2 seconds are up. Punches you in the face.
Yeah, that sounds like Scar.
Why are you in my face?
I told you
Did he
before.
hurt himself too?
You were to do these things and you ignored me. Look at me. We don't have our claws no more.
I thought you were... Looks at his hands. He still has his claws. What you talking about?
I'm you, dumbass. I hit him as hard as I can.
Strength check with advantage. Because you're a much stronger version than this Scar, because this Scar's a rogue.
Oh, I know.
17.
Oh, wait, you said
That-
with advantage.
17. So you go ahead and punch Scar across the... Because why not?
He hit me, I hit him. Now, it's how we
That's
are.
the right sound, all right.
Oh, right in the snout!
Hey, I could have grabbed our horns. I know how much we both hate that.
How do you know about the horn?
Again, I am you.
I don't believe you.
I show my wristband. Are basically like our mothers.
That's
I
not even
say-
in the right wristband.
And I go, our mother's heart is in yours.
Pops it out. Beating heart is there. Pops it back in.
Unfortunately, I have lost ours.
Okay. Scar, roll a Constitution saving throw.
That's a good thing that's high for me. 26.
Okay. Okay, Scar. This other Scar explodes.
I immediately start looking at myself going, no, 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 no.
And then the essence of that Scar goes into you.
Oh God.
Oh, God.
You will now once again have the fish of speak in your person.
The fishes speak. I immediately go, wait, you're here? I reach into the van to try to see if I pull out the club of super gravity.
You do.
You're here too. Hammer of surf.
Oh no 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 no.
Yeah, you pull that one out too.
Oh no. No. This is not good.
Put it back. Last thing, please, God, let it be claws.
The D100, please. Da, 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 da,
24.
da, 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 da. 79. Still gone.
I dropped to my knees. No.
Question: does the fact that he just obliterated the past self that hadn't traded the claws yet to do the things that needed to be done, did he just fuck us?
He fucked his timeline, not yours.
Okay, cool.
So, Scar, roll another Constitution saving throw. Anyway.
31.
You are now duplicated. So think of yourself as an amoeba splitting in half to make another Scar. All the shit you just collected is now back on that Scar's person, and he has claws. You've just now made a copy of your good self.
With claws.
With
We
claws.
both have the same mindset.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure we're both looking at each other and go, be careful, they're going to try to hurt you. But do good.
I'm gonna try the best I can. I've seen the future, and it's not a good one.
Yes. If you can, don't let Jeff sleep with the flames.
Who the fuck's Jeff?
He'll be an ally soon. Good luck.
Okay.
Why do
Walks
I
away.
feel like if he meets someone named Jeff, he's just gonna kill him right away?
I don't know. Would Scar want to kill him?
The Scar would want to protect him so he never got kidnapped,
Okay.
which would have stopped him from laying in the house,
Okay.
which would have destroyed the world.
I mean, if he just stopped burning with lich fire.
Okay, so, Scar might have just solved the biggest problem.
Neat.
We'll see how this turns out.
I immediately go back to Omni.
Piernan.
Yeah, Fiernan, sorry.
Fjerdan is currently messing with a shit ton of Galabdur with Twinkies and yellow coats.
I appear back and go, Fiernan, look, I got the fish back.
You don't have those
Hey.
items.
Oh, I don't.
Yeah.
Those items with the other you.
They want the other you.
Damn it, I would have took the hammer.
Not only that, I don't think Fiernan ever knew what the fish was, and he would be very horrified if he saw you with the hammer of surf.
But as of right now, Fjerdan is dealing with a lot of Galabdur wearing yellow coats and having a shit ton of Twinkies. None of them are yelling their catchphrase, though.
Hey, I know you guys, don't I?
They're not yelling "cleanse the body."
Looks to you. That sounds interesting.
Oh shit!
Mind if we
Oh my
use
God.
that?
Yes, you most definitely should use it, and you should do it when you're feeding people.
So, tackles you to the ground, Scar. Like this.
Where is the birth of the
The
Galabdur?
I
As he
immediately
shoves a Twinkie down your
just
throat.
created the origin.
Yes. Yes, we did. I eat the Twinkie and I nod it as my approval.
You weren't the origins of Cleanse the Body. The Cleanse the Body was Vaughn when he was infected with some shit and they just busted into his room and decided to cure him. The catchphrase started with that one Galabdur saying "cleanse the body" and it stuck. You guys just made it happen
We just
faster.
changed it.
You guys just made it happen faster. Good on you. Well, as entertaining as all three of them, actually, of all of these good gentlemen are, I think we should move on before they get any funny ideas.
Yes, and
Good
Fiernan,
idea.
later I need to talk to you privately.
Wonderful. What did
And
you
if you
do
can,
this
anything
time?
you can say to him, you can say to me.
I don't want to scare you.
Well, now you're
Try me.
scaring me.
Try you? Okay. Think of this scenario. I just talked with myself, watched myself blow up, then watched myself become split into two more people.
And now I'm glaring at you with murderous intent. I don't even know how to. How am I supposed to save us from that fuck up?
Oh, it's not really that bad because now there's no evil.
Kamala just stares at the situation in wisp form and blinks. Blinks again. And then Goldie ends this memory sequence, ejecting both of you from that timeline.
Jar just fucked us, didn't he?
I'm rewinding it like about a good 10 seconds. All right, you guys can jump back in.
Don't do that this time.
Okay.
Both of you jump back in. All right, Scar, you come running back in. You are again tackled by the Galabdur. Again, cleanse the body! As he stabs a Twinkie down your throat.
Again, I eat it and I nod.
All of
In
them
approval.
cheer. All of them cheer once again. So, Scar, now what do you wish to say, if anything at all?
I look at Fiernan like he already knows what I have to say.
I just nod.
and just nod. We nod to each other.
And then you guys start heading towards the central temple of Siana.
Yep.
And that's where that memory ends. Literally a few
Wow,
seconds.
You know, 3 seconds before we were done. You son of a bitch.
Hey, but I might have fixed the biggest problem with the game.
Good thing I
Actu-
chose the sack.
Okay, so you guys are now ejected from that memory. Kamala's fully awake now.
Oh, the one in my wristband?
Yeah. And you feel something alive in the wristband.
I check the wristband.
You pop out Kamala's wisp form.
Yes.
Okay, you do so, but instead of the wisp, it's Kamala in full ha as she falls out. Do you catch her?
Yes, I catch her.
Dexterity check, please.
Uh,
9.
Can I just like push him to the ground so she lands on him?
Do you allow
I
this?
mean, yes.
Okay, Kamala falls
Oh.
on your back, and you hear your back just pop. It feels horrible at first and feels nice shortly afterwards.
Wasn't expecting that.
Where are we?
Um,
What? Kamala just then looks around, and then her eyes kind of like go
That's-
serious for a second there.
we're in our past, kind of.
Hi, Kamal. It's been a long time. How have you been?
Fiernan, the church around you has that hole now and dried blood everywhere, but there's no bodies. We're back here.
Sorry. I mean, I'm not sorry because this is kind of like to stop you from dying, but yeah.
Okay. Kamala steps outside for a bit. Goldie then just looks to you and just, this is why we should never really mess with time, because whenever you fix something, it kind of just breaks everything.
Speaking of that, is everything okay with what I did?
If it meant I got to keep her in my life, I would break everything.
Well, the world
I
hasn't
already
ended,
did, didn't I? Well, that's good.
That's good.
but everything is kind of screwed up now because you have the two scenarios where the world has ended and the world hasn't happening at the same time. The people that once lived here are no longer here, so this world is just empty, but it's alive again. The fire is still on, though. So it's going to happen again in a few seconds.
He did it.
So I did it and didn't do it at the same time? I don't get it.
Kamala still has her powers, but it kind of fucked everything up for you to get to this point. Meaning everything that happened in the other world still happened, but everything that happened in this world got fixed, but is still broken at the same time because two instances of time are still happening at the same time. This is fucking confusing, okay?
I understand that.
Yeah, that's the sad part is I did too.
So far, everything in the other world still happened, but Kamala is like at 100% now. The only thing is, you just returned her PTSD.
Yeah, that was definitely not the
Unintentional.
best option.
That was unintentional.
Yeah.
Why are things slightly different than I remember? I have two sets of memories now, and I don't know which one's real.
This one, the one you're in right now, is real.
So the empty world that's currently on fire and is going to end shortly.
Well, we're gonna fix
Oh.
that.
The things that
There's no fixing the amount of fire on the fabric reality, man.
Of course there is.
You have like 5, 4, 3,
it's too late.
2,
It's already too late.
and all of you fall for the world again.
Shit.
And all of you fall down to the world. Okay, everyone roll me a 1d6.
Ending.
Wrong sheet. Well,
1, 5. Here's Kamala. Hey, a 1! Both of you end up in the same location,
that's convenient.
which is Jubal. Currently under Victor Elf. Under Victor Elf invasion. You guys are in the middle of a war zone.
Great.
Well, you are one of the strongest fire people we know, so that's good for you.
What was that?
Yeah, fear. That was Kamala just screaming at the top of her lungs, being in the middle of a war zone out of the fucking blue.
I'm not happy about it either.
Also, if you're roll a perception check on your girlfriend, something has changed a little bit too. She has pointy ears like you now.
How the fuck would that change?
You don't know how much of the past got changed, because apparently you didn't get to experience the entire past. Thank you, Scar, once again.
Well, before it's too late, since you have two memories, the one that is most real is the one where we went to another world and spell crashed, you collapsed, and you probably remember nothing after that.
She's like puts a finger against your mouth and just states one thing. Can you just tell me one thing? Why the hell do I have elf ears? And why do I feel so good about it?
I have no idea, but we probably changed something when we were in my memories that we shouldn't have. But if you feel good about it, is that really a bad thing?
But the good thing I feel about it is that I can live as long as I want with you. Before you have anything else to say, she just grabs you and kisses you on the lips for a good while, and then explosions happen in the background. And he says, "Okay, let's go," and you guys just run away.
I am okay with everything that just happened.
Scar,
Yep.
welcome to the Black Desert.
Okay.
Roll me a dexterity save as a giant sandworm tries to eat you.
Really, I think I'd be fighting it with my flaming great sword. Saying, "Is this big enough to fight?" That's a 1.
You are now inside a giant sandworm traveling through the desert.
Great sword doesn't think a fucking behemoth-sized creature is unworthy to fight, so he got eaten.
Well, that's what the snobbish one thinks, because it's a disgusting animal. The fire giant just says, "Punch it! Punch it!"
Holding the sword, I start punching it in the side, going, "Look, it's not doing shit!"
I mean, you're currently melting through the stomach lining, so... Okay. Last punch. As you go for the stomach lining, you are then ejected as the sandworm is currently diving out of the sand. And first thing you see as you go flying is the desert city of Dubon. And then you go as you hit each and every single rooftop you can.
Yeah, trying to slow my descent.
And then land inside of a watermelon stand.
Oh, it looks like I'm working the pay these off now.
You could just drop your gold there and it'll probably still count.
What gold?
You still have your money.
Oh yeah, I dropped the 250 old gold I used to have.
Either way.
I get up and I look around, try to
See a shit ton of Kenku just looking at you. All of them present you with pretty jewelry. Do you want to buy something, sir? Every single one of them asks you this. Also, you're going to be paying for those melons for the rest of your life.
I just paid for those. And there's a half-dead sandworm outside if you want it.
All of them look in the distance. And then just a puff cloud of old Kenkus are just there now. Just like dust and feathers.
I walk the other way.
He just leaves.
You just walk the other way and teleport. Where do you want to teleport?
I don't teleport. I need to get my bearings. I need a map. I need someone to tell me where I am.
Okay. Ferdinand and Kamala. Okay, so what are we doing now? What is the scenario? We are being bombarded by cannonballs, fire spells, which is weird because I think those are Wicker elves. She just like stares out of a doorway and sees like a couple icy boys over there. They shouldn't be able to use fireballs.
Oh, is this my memory or yours? Probably.
This isn't a memory.
Oh, this is actually happening. This is real.
This is
shit.
real.
Oh, I I don't even know where we are then.
That's strange, says a tiny, like, gnomish voice. I thought we got all of the civilians out by now. Out, out from like a corner pops in a gnome, dressed in like full navy getup and has a red lipstick and curly hair.
Are you
So,
the good guys or the bad guys?
I'm not sure what you consider good or bad in this scenario. We're just running away. By the way, my name is Penny of Pennyworks. Nice to meet you. You should remember this, Fjorden.
Penny of Pennyworks. Penny of Pennyworks. That does sound familiar.
Pennyworks should sound familiar.
It does. But I feel like it's familiar from years ago, so I'm not gonna remember.
I think it was like half a year ago when you got your rewards
Rewards. For
from
King
the
Gro-
Emperor.
Oh.
So this is Penny of Pennyworks, one of the contractors that you can use to upgrade your guild hall. Blah 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 blah
Oh.
blah.
Right, right. How does he not remember me then?
Because she never met you.
Oh. Ah. I know your name, but I doubt you know me. But I'm Fiernan, and this is Kamala.
Not ringing any bells.
Didn't think so. We did a favor for the. We did a quest for the Emperor, and you were.
Oh.
Your name was one of the ones mentioned for contracting upgrades to our guild hall.
Oh, okay. You guys disappeared over, I think, about half a year ago, so I don't know how much you've missed.
Just stare like, what?
So you remember that deal between, like, Kyo and Arminta? Yeah, the moment you fix Kamala,
Yeah.
yeah, that deal ended. So the time
So
stoppage.
I didn't even need to do the ritual, is what you're saying. Like, she's
Yes.
back.
She's back and everything. Full
took a
power set and
short-
everything. Scar, you should be thanking Scar right now.
I'm just in my head like, that motherfucker. He's gonna gloat about this so fucking much.
Here's the thing. When you're in the realm of where anything is possible, and you're allowed to edit your past, and you have somebody that likes to fuck up everything.
Meet someone that's trying to fix everything.
And unexpectedly fixes everything. Well, the DM was not expecting this because the DM was not expecting Scar to get here so fast.
Okay, well, what's the situation here?
War.
Why is there war? Who did what? Do you know?
Victor attacked everyone.
So Victor's trying to conquer everyone.
Yes, Victor's trying to conquer everyone. They failed in Midori. They succeeded here. They're heading towards Dubon right now. And Melisande has currently set up rifle shops everywhere. So we'll see how that happens.
Why they can use fire? They shouldn't be able to do that.
They may have absorbed a couple of our red dragon souls.
That's bad, isn't it?
Well, they're young ones, so they weren't the ancient breed. But it's still very significant.
Just look over at Kamala. What do we do now? This doesn't sound good.
Run away is what we should do now.
Yeah, we're gonna run. We're gonna run too.
Okay, just give me 1 second. She kicks the floor and up pops a doorway. Head towards the last boat that's meant for me, so I'll meet you guys down there shortly.
Got it.
Okay, you guys start running down.
Yep.
And then you also hear from the distance, Geronimo! As you hear Aritis crash land in a pile of multiple elves. And he starts hacking and slashing.
That's a familiar voice I'm happy to hear.
And Aritis busts down through a wall. Okay, I fell for the world and I don't know what happened. but I took out about 50 of them.
I'm honestly surprised you didn't take out more. Good job, buddy.
Where are we going?
Don't know. To that boat, though.
Okay, who are you? Looks down to the penny. Just a tiny elf lady. Please don't hurt me.
He's part of
All
our
right.
guild. He's a
All
friend.
right, this picks her up and puts her on the shoulder. Let's go.
That is Aritis.
Yeah.
Protect the weak is what his mindset is always at. So apparently Wade doesn't need to play catch up at all.
Yeah, because he's here. Oh, because of what we did.
Yes, what you did. So fucking nothing there for him to do because everything
How
just
much-
collapsed in us.
How much content did Scar just skip is my question.
About a page worth. Just one
Is that
page.
Okay.
It's not that bad. It's just you missed a lot of your backstory. That's about it.
I didn't even have to sacrifice anything.
No, not even that.
Oh my
You
God,
gained shit.
I know.
Scar, again, thank you for breaking things in our favor.
You're welcome.
He doesn't even know whether or not to be proud of.
Oh no! Don't get me wrong. I'm 100% proud of what I just did because I fixed what I broke. But at the same
You know
time,
what's
I'm
sad
like,
about that? We did that by rolling low.
but at the same time, I'm like, well, shit. This campaign might end sooner than I wanted to.
No, we still have a full fucking 2 years worth to finish up.
Okay, good.
The only thing you did was just save the girlfriend of Fiernan. But they also got sent to a different part of the world.
At least they're together.
And unfortunately, this is the last session.
Oof. And
Wade
Tony
didn't
got
miss a
back to
single
it.
thing. Wade didn't really miss a single thing because for Aritis, it's only 1 second. You were gone. The only thing he misses is the story, but he can just rewatch the story in a little bit.
He can, and he was watching earlier. I don't know if
It
he
was
is
like-
now. I kind of turned
was
my
like-
phone off because it was dying.
Like, what the fuck? So what the fuck? Well, this is the end of Bones of Acthoven. This thing that was supposed to take like maybe 5 sessions.
And it took one.
So it took 2, honestly.
Oh, that's true.
So in the desert city, I look for the fight pits so I can go have fun and make a name for myself.
You heard cannon fire in the distance, Scar.
Hmm?
You heard cannon fire.
I look at my sword and go, well,
Make a
cannons-
dexterity save.
Oh, shit. Oh, dexterity save, wrong one.
It's Constitution saving you rolled. 15. Okay. You say fuck it, I'm using you as a fucking baseball bat, and you do.
Mm.
It's like cling. Sword was not expecting it, and it goes bouncing back all the way where it came from, and you hear kaboom and many screams of elves.
Put you away, and I kind of just go, what else is in my space pen? Make sure everything's still here.
It's only the fire giant, great sword, and potions, and then the unicorn horn, and the beads.
And the sword of great healing.
You mean what was it? The life steal sword.
Yep.
Yeah, those are all still there.
Well,
And then you hear, let's see, somebody looks like it's from the military, exclaim, "All capable fighters, please report to the front lines immediately." As he stares at you, Scar.
I look at him. Hey, my name's Captain Scar. Let's go.
Persuasion check.
It just demands to be a captain.
NPC stat of a greater NPC.
Well, I mean, he's trying to give orders, so I'm guessing he's a greater NPC.
I like your moxie, but you're starting out as a private. Let's go!
As I'm running with him, I say, "Yeah, but when we get there, we're arm wrestling to get me out of private status because I'm no fucking private."
You ain't arm wrestling. Prove yourself in battle. I might promote you to a lieutenant.
I bet I can kill more people than you, and that's gonna get me out of that one.
I'd like to see you try as he pops out wings. Scar, you're running against an Arakakra.
As he pops out wings, I think of the dead corpse and I teleport.
Okay, you go back to Acthoven and for the world again.
No, I think of the dead worm.
Think of the dead. That's not where the freaking people are.
I was in a different city than him. That's where I thought. I'm confused.
No, it's like when you hear like dead elf, you hear elves scream because you hit the cannonball back from where it came from. That's not where the worm body was.
Yeah.
It's like you were following this Eric Cockrow who asked for men to go join him on the front lines, and there's a lot more people around you for to mention that.
Okay.
Then again, this is all improvised, okay? So
well, someone needs me, so I teleport to the battlefield.
So you teleport to people on the battlefield. You save a couple soldiers from being beheaded by elves. And you now join the fray. We will pick up on your scenarios when the road home begins.
No time frame for that yet,
It's going to be after the other campaign.
which is probably going to be a very long time.
Yeah. Either way, did you guys have fun fucking around with the past?
Yes.
Duh.
You guys improved some stats, made some stats dumber, but I think it's for the benefit of yourselves. You guys ended up saving people that we're going to have a different opinion of you now.
Yep. Mine's probably worse.
Scars is the one that's worse off.
No.
It's like the
I'm even
whole...
weaker than I was.
You should be a little bit better at all because you're more all around now.
My strength is 3.
Still, you don't need strength for a lot of your weapons.
But having low strength is what has screwed me more than anything.
Well, it just means you can hand over that club to Scar.
No.
He wasted one of his
Speaking of
ability
that-
points in that stuff.
Can I just go ahead and check a few things? Wow. So I feel like that was better than earlier.
They are. It's just they're still kind of low. That one's a lot better. There we go. They were just low to begin with. Okay. I'm gonna go end the stream now.
Hey.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Bones of Acthoven, and apparently this was our last session. Thank you, Scar.